Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. I have some good news that I want to share, and I want to share how I got there. So, um I finally broke my plateau. I am 294.3 pounds. Yay! It's only a point 0.9 difference from my previous lowest weight, which I reached sometime in June of last year. I believe May or June of last year. And then ever since then, it's been up and down, up and down. But the lowest I would ever reach again was 295.2. And so I like it was the same lowest weight over and over and over again. I couldn't understand. Yesterday I weighed myself and I was 295.6. So that's point 0.4 up. And I'm like, really? But what I felt in my bones was this, and what I knew was this. And I talked about this in my previous video, which I think is definitely deserving of a watch. Not just because it helps me out, but I think it will help you out if you're someone who you have a hard time finding motivation, inspiration on this journey, which can be very difficult, is that you have to focus on the work. You, instead of like looking down and thinking like, man, I'm not hitting those numbers or whatever, put your energy into doing the work, and the success will come. It will come. Okay. And I'm not acting like, I lost 100 pounds or something. No. I don't want you guys to get like, okay, this bitch done lost 0.9 from her lowest and she acted like she can climb Mount Everest. Like, because I know it can come across like that. That's not what I mean. It's just that, like, it can be very discouraging when you're plateaued for a long period of time. And in my case, the plateau was my fault. I mean, I'm not saying it's entirely my fault. I think me being older, I think me having had a kid, I think me having PCOS, I think it's so many things that may have contributed, but the overwhelming thing was that my eating was trash. I mean, straight up, no chaser. I wasn't properly tracking. Now I try to track everything that I eat. Okay, there might be a stray French fry that doesn't get tracked here and there or something, but overwhelmingly I try to track my food, and it's made a difference because I'm seeing what I'm eating. I'm seeing what's going inside of my body, and sometimes, like, if I think it's a little bit too much, like, ooh, I really don't have the calories to be eating this extra sandwich or something, then I'm like, you know what? Bedtime, go find something better to do, girl, not this, okay? Because we really want to get this weight off. We're tired. I talk about myself like, it's a collective, but seriously, we're tired of being stuck in the same place and having the same problems and being sad and feeling like the world is mean to me because of how big I am and stuff, when it's something that can be done about it. You don't have to be stuck in the mud. You can get up. You can get out of it, So yeah, that's kind of what I have to say about plateaus and feeling stuck and everything is, think about what can I do, as opposed to obsessing over the negativity of like, damn it, like I'm stuck down here and I don't understand why, and da-da-da. It's like, well, what can I do to try to, problem solve your way out of it? One of the biggest things that's been helpful to me is cottage cheese. Like, besides tracking my food, I've also been digging cottage cheese. I use that Good Culture that everybody makes a big deal about on social media. I've been using that. Sorry, I'm getting wig hair in my eyes. Anyway, I've been using that, and it melts super easily. I mean, you don't have to use that. In fact, I'm kind of curious to see how other cottage cheeses hold up in comparison to Good Culture, but Good Culture seems to be like designer cottage cheese that like just melts super easily. So a lot of people swear by it. Well, I mixed it with Tabasco sauce and I made my own like spicy cheesy dip, and it was really good. And I used it with those wild chips, those chicken protein chips. I used it with that. I'm looking forward to trying it with Quest chips, and also with carrot sticks and celery. So we'll see. I'm planning on doing some grocery shopping tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. And I've been getting in my steps, like, to the people who have recommended that I get some exercise in. I've been consistently doing the 10,000 steps a day. And I honestly think that's why I've stayed in the same range and not really gained too much over the past year or so, because I have been eating poorly, but I've been getting in those steps, and I think that's helped control things a little bit, like keep things from getting too crazy. Along with, I still do my apple cider vinegar gummies from Nature's Truth, as well as, which I got from Costco, as well as my berberine. I still take those on a pretty regular basis. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys watching. Take care. Bye.